Hey, I'm with Mission Electric. We know your home is your castle, but let's be honest. Figuring out the rules for smoke and carbon monoxide alarms can be a real headache. That's why we put together this guide. Just simple, straight to the point info to help you keep your family safe. So maybe you're gearing up for a big renovation, or you're trying to get your house on the market, or, and I know we've all been there, you're just absolutely fed up with that random, middle of the night chirp that you can never seem to find. If any of that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place.
You've probably got a ton of questions about what the safety codes demand, what's just a good idea, and what all those different beeps and blinks actually mean. Well, as your local licensed electricians here in Hartford and Tolan counties, we've got the answers. So let's just jump right in.
All right, first things first, let's talk about the rules. Connecticut has its own specific building code, and we're going to break it down for you. No jargon, just what you need to know. Okay, so this is the official playbook right here, the 2022 Connecticut State Building Code. It basically covers any work on your home that needs a permit. And that's not just for building a brand new house. It applies anytime you're doing renovations, putting on an addition, or even just making some significant repairs. This is probably the #1 question we get. You're redoing the kitchen, finishing your basement, do you have to mess with your smoke alarms? The short answer is, well, it actually depends on which type of alarm we're talking about. And this right here is a really, really important distinction. Pay attention to this. If you pull a permit for a renovation, the state code says you are required to install up-to-date carbon monoxide alarms. It's not optional. Now, for smoke alarms, it's a little different. The code doesn't always force you to upgrade. But listen, as your safety professionals, we're telling you it is one of the most critical upgrades you can make. Just do it. So to spell it out, the big takeaway is this. If you are doing any permitted work, and your home has a gas furnace, a fireplace, or even just an attached garage, you absolutely must install new carbon monoxide detectors. It's the law, and it's there to protect you. So now that we're clear on the rules, let's talk about the solution. Because meeting the code is just the baseline. We want to give you the best protection possible. We've looked at all the options, and this is the alarm we trust and install for our customers. Why this one? Because it's not just a plastic box on the ceiling. It's an entire integrated safety system, all packed into one really smart device. So what makes this thing so much better? Well, for starters, it fixes all the annoying things about old detectors. It's designed to tell the difference between you burning the toast and a real fire, which means way fewer false alarms. Second, and this is my favorite part, it has a 10-year sealed battery. That means no more chirps for an entire decade. And finally, these alarms are all interconnected. If one in the basement detects a problem, the one in your bedroom will go off too. That early warning is a potential lifesaver. And this just lays it all out, right? You're basically going from old tech that drives you crazy with false alarms and needs new batteries all the time, to a modern, smarter system that combines everything into one device, gives you whole home protection, and then lets you forget about it for 10 years. It's truly a game changer for your peace of mind. Okay, so we've installed your new system. Now what? Let's talk about what those alarms are actually trying to tell you, so you're never left guessing. Think of this as your quick reference guide. It's actually pretty simple. If you hear a pattern of 3 beeps, that means smoke. A pattern of 4 fast beeps, that's carbon monoxide, and you need to get out immediately. And if you hear 5 little chirps every minute, that's just the alarm telling you its 10-year lifespan is up and it's time for a replacement. The lights on the unit give you even more clues. A solid green light is good news. That just means it's on and working. If the horn is blaring and you see a flashing red light, that's the specific unit that first sensed the danger, so you know where the problem started. And a flashing green light, that's just a little nudge that it's time to give the unit a quick cleaning with a vacuum. Now, even though this new tech is great, a little preventative care goes a long way. The biggest thing is placement, keeping them away from steamy bathrooms and stoves. But don't worry about that. As pros, we know exactly where to put them to avoid those tricky dead air spots. For your part, just giving them a quick vacuum once a month is the best thing you can do to keep them happy. All right, let's wrap this up by talking about how to make sure this system keeps you safe for the long haul, and why having a pro install it is so important. Taking care of these is so easy. Seriously, once a week, just push the test button. It takes 2 seconds. Once a month, give it that gentle vacuum, and please never, ever paint over them. It'll clog up the sensors. Then, in 10 years, when it tells you it's time, you just give us a call. That's it. This is our promise. This is what we stand for. When you hire Mission Electric, you're not just getting an installation. You are getting a guarantee that every single thing we do is up to code, fully insured, and done right from start to finish.
And hey, you don't have to just take our word for it. We're incredibly proud to have earned a perfect 5-star rating from over 150 of your friends and neighbors right here in Connecticut. The trust they put in us means everything. So why not just grab these from a hardware store and do it yourself? Because a pro installation from us guarantees all of this. We know the codes. We handle the wiring safely. We make sure the interconnection works perfectly. We give you that peace of mind that it's not just done, it's done right. Look, when it comes to something as important as this, it's just not the place to cut corners. Your family's safety is not a weekend DIY project. Let us, the experts at Mission Electric, handle it for you. So we'll leave you with this one simple question to think about. If you're not 100% sure about the answer, or if you're starting a project, just give Mission Electric a call. We are here to help make sure your home is as safe as it can possibly be. Thanks so much for your time.